Do you recognize that word heed?
No, sir. See.
Okay. That means like pay close attention.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not an extremely common word, but actually it appears in books a lot. We've seen it in many books that we've done. I think we saw it this morning in Gone with the Wind when we were doing that one.
Yeah.
So, can you read the sentence that is on the screen? What does it say?
So she didn't hear the warning and got into trouble.
Okay. What does that mean? If heed means pay close attention or listen, what does that mean?
Yeah, meaning that she didn't pay attention what was the warning, and so she got in trouble.
Okay. All right. So the meaning of the sentence is very clear to you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Now it is clear. Yeah.
Now, if we say these two words together, she didn't, she didn't, she didn't, she didn't. What do you think about the vowel sounds in those two words? She didn't, she didn't. Are those big sounds or little sounds? She didn't.
Yes, a big sound. Didn't.
Which one is?
Didn't.
Well, I guess we are emphasizing that word. I think maybe we could emphasize that word and say didn't. I think I'm probably doing it unconsciously. Didn't. She didn't. But maybe I'm emphasizing the word, but if you think about the vowel sounds, there are two vowel sounds in there. It, didn't, didn't, didn't. Maybe two vowel sounds, maybe one, depends. But
Didn't. Didn't.
are those big vowel sounds? I'm just talking about the vowel sounds. Are they big vowel sounds or little vowel sounds? It, didn't.
Yeah, but I think it should be short.
They are short. They're pretty short. How about she? Is that a big sound or a little sound? She, the vowel sound.
And another is int is should be a longer so
Okay,
that it should be
okay, but maybe
understandable.
maybe alone it's a long. It could be a long sound. If it's just the word and you pronounce it, she, it's a pretty big sound. But in this
Mm.
phrase, she didn't. What do you hear? Do you hear it as long or do you hear it as big or as small? She didn't. She didn't.
C, yes, C is bigger.
But is the vowel sound big? Do you think the vowel sound is big? She didn't.
C, C,
She.
C
Well, okay, if you say
is
the word
big.
alone, if you just pronounce the word, not in a sentence, it could be big. She. Okay, that's
Yeah.
probably how you would pronounce it. But in a sentence, if you're listening to these two words together, are they big or small? Is the sound big or small? She didn't. She didn't. Is it big? Is it she didn't or she didn't?
Yes, short.
It's very
Is
small.
short. C. Yeah.
Can you say those two words? She didn't. She didn't. She didn't.
C didn't. C didn't.
She didn't. Okay. And now we
C
get our
didn't.
vocabulary. We've got our vocabulary word. Heed. Heed.
Eat.
What do you think about
Eat.
the vowel sound? Is that a big sound or a little sound?
Yeah, it's big. Big sound.
Especially because of the D. That vibrating sound at the end makes it extra big. She didn't heed.
She didn't eat.
Mm-hmm. Heed the. The. Is that a big sound or a little sound? The. The.
The is a small.
Yeah. She didn't heed the.
She didn't eat the.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And now we've got warning. Warning. What do you think about
Is a
the
warning.
hmm? Are those big sounds or
Yeah,
two?
is a word
Go ahead.
is a big sound.
Which one? There are two vowel sounds. O eh. O eh. Which one is big and which one is small?
Is o owen warning.
Okay, so it's big, small. Big, small, right? Do you agree?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes.
And you say warning.
Warning. It's
Okay.
warning.
Okay, but make sure you start that because that starts with a W, and when a word starts with a W, it starts with an oo sound. Ooh, warning. Ooh, warning.
Okay, so warning,
Mhm.
warning.
She didn't heed the warning.
She didn't hear the warning.
Okay. Uh, try to say heed again. Pay attention to the vowel sound.
Okay, heat,
Heed.
heat,
Because if you say heat,
heat.
if you say heat, I sometimes I hear here, or sometimes I hear hit, but I don't hear heed.
Okay, oh yes,
You hear the difference?
yes, I got it. Yeah,
Okay. So
heat.
the length of the vowel is a very important thing sometimes. She didn't heed the
Mm.
warning.
She she didn't heed the warning.
Heed the warning. Heed the warning.
She didn't heed the warning.
Okay, that was good. How would you say the next three words together?
And got into trouble.
Okay,
And got into.
and
And
got
got into.
okay, and you know some, and if you have the word "and" in the middle of a phrase like that, it just becomes and got into,
Mm.
and got into, and got into, and
And,
got into,
and got into. And
got
got into.
and got into.
And got into.
Okay, so there's really even no vowel sound in it's just And how about got into, got into, got into? Are those big vowel sounds or little vowel sounds? Uh.
Got.
They're short. Got into, got into, got into,
Got into.
got into, and got into, and got into. It's like one
Yeah,
little word. And got into.
yeah, got into.
She
Got into.
she didn't hear the warning and got into.
She didn't heed the warning and got into.
Okay. And how about that final word? Trouble. 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 Tr
Trouble.
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 Mhm. Is that a
Trouble.
big sound, a big vowel sound, or a little vowel sound?
Trouble. Straw. Yeah, it's a big sound.
Tr- okay. Well,
Trouble.
I guess it could be if you wanted some. So the tricky thing about this is sometimes you can make big sounds
Trouble.
little, and sometimes you can make little sounds big, depending on what you want. And let's see,
Yeah.
how I'm just going to try to read this sentence uh, without being too self-conscious of the sounds. She didn't heed the warning, and she got into trouble. I think I would make it a little bit big. Yeah, trouble, trouble.
Trouble. Trouble.
Trouble. I think normally it's small, but here it's kind of an important word. So trouble, trouble. Try to make it a little bit bigger.
Draw. Draw.
Trouble. She didn't heed the warning and got into trouble.
She didn't heed the warning and got into trouble.
Okay. Can you make a why she no heed warning question? Make a why question. Why she no heed warning?
So why she didn't hear the warning and got into trouble?
Okay. Now is it hear or heed? Which one is it?
It's a heat.
Right. So because if you say hit, I'm not sure if you're saying hit like hit or if you're saying here and you're not pronouncing the R, but it doesn't sound like heed because heed, that E is very big, especially because of the D at the end of the word.
Yes, yes.
So it's really important to say heed, make it very big, a very big,
Heat.
right.
Heat.
He didn't heed. So again, why she no heed warning? Make a why question with that information.
So why she why s- why she didn't hear the warning
Oh,
and got into trouble?
he or heed? Which one?
The heat.
Okay, so you have to do that because otherwise, I think you're saying a different word.
Okay, so why she didn't heed the warning and got into trouble.
Okay, now that's very clear. That was very clear. All right, but uh, she didn't heed. That's a negative sentence. Okay, that's the sentence form. That's the statement form. Okay, but we want the
Yeah,
question form, which is didn't she? So statement
didn't
form,
see.
she didn't. Question form, didn't she? So the question form is didn't she? Not she didn't, but didn't she? How will you make a question with why? Why?
Why see?
Question.
Why didn't see?
Yeah, you have to use
Why
the question.
didn't?
That's a question form. You have to use the question form.
So why didn't she heed the warning and got into trouble?
Okay, so we'll just say, why didn't she heed the warning? Forget about the get into trouble part.
Okay. So why didn't she heed the warning?
When you say she, can you try to whistle? She.
Okay. So why didn't she see
That's better.
see?
That's a little better. Hmm. Why didn't she heed the warning?
So why didn't she heed the warning?
Okay,
Heed the warning.
he or heed? Which one?
Is a heed.
Okay, you have to do that. Otherwise, I think you're saying hear or hit. I'm not sure which, but definitely not heed.
Okay, sir.
Let's
So
try again.
w- why didn't she heed the warning?
Okay, that was better. I think that was better. Okay. So let's finish here. We'll just review the words that we talked about today. What does the
Yes, yes.
phrasal verb spring up mean?
The spring up means jump from the ground. Yeah,
Okay.
suddenly appeared.
Okay. What does the word horse mean? HOARSE.
Horse means when someone is coughing and then the voice
Hmm.
comes out, it's called the horse.
Yeah, coughing, yelling, smoking. For some reason, it makes your voice like this. Okay.
Yeah,
How about the word ghastly? What does the word ghastly mean?
it's ghastly means horrible. It's horrible.
Horrible,
Yeah,
disgusting,
uh,
something like that.
disgusting. Yeah,
And how about the word heed? What does that word mean? Heed.
it's a heed. Heed means pay close attention.
To pay close attention to something. Okay. All right. Well, I think that we should stop here for today. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Thank you, sir.
I'm not sure about tomorrow. I will try to do tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I can do tomorrow morning. So if I do tomorrow, it will be in about 10 hours from now. So I'm in Mexico City. That would be like 5 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. Mexico City time. So, and then for you, that's 12 hours. So that would be 4 p.m. Kathmandu or Nepal time.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for participating and asking questions. And I hope that you come back when we do chapter 8. Thank you very much and goodbye.